Hi everyone, it's Cindy. It is Monday, February 3rd, and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I cannot believe we are already in February of 2020, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I do have a bunch of finishes that I fully finished, and I'm excited to share that with you. So let's get started. The piece that I've been working on all week is Noel's Sampler by Brenda Gervais. And I know a lot of people have been stitching this. I built a house. I finished the house this week, so I'm happy to share that with you. I am stitching this in a frame. This is stitched on 40 count parchment by Weeks Dye Works. It is the cold 4 thread, and I'm going to bring that in a little closer so you could see that. This is a beautiful piece to stitch. I enjoy stitching houses, so it was a lot of fun for me, and I was excited to get the house done. I finished four fully finished pieces this week. One of the pieces I actually forgot I stitched sometime last year. I have moved 3 times to 3 different states in the last 7 months. Yes, I'm tired. Who would not be tired? I think I am good for a while, and hopefully things will go smoothly this year. My word for this year is peace. So the first piece that I finished, I actually forgot I stitched it, and this is called HL Moth. This came out at Market last year. It's beautiful. This piece, the wooden piece, I found at Hobby Lobby, and I just laced it and finished it, and this piece is now hanging in my bedroom, so I was excited to get that piece done. It's beautiful. Love this piece. So that's the first finish. The next fully finished, I finished stitching a couple of weeks ago. This is a pattern by Hands On Designs called Chock Full by Kathy Haberman. And this is drawn by Priscilla Blaine. Love this piece. Of course, I love sunflowers, so I had to stitch it. This was also picked up at Hobby Lobby. This is a metal frame, and it had sunflowers all over it. It was the perfect frame piece. I did not use magnets. You can, because this was metal, but I laced it and I attached it. And if I wanted to, I could definitely get this off of this piece, but this piece now hangs in my kitchen. And as you see, I changed it. I did not put harvest in here. I added a sunflower button with the mason, and I could leave this out all year. So that was my main reason for doing that. I want to hang this in the kitchen all year. So that's the next piece. The third piece, oh, I just love this piece. I had originally finished, I was finishing this in a different frame, and while I was putting it together, I broke the frame. Lovely. So I went into my stash and they're like, okay, there's got to be something that I have. I wish I could finish every piece professionally finished, but I am not made of money, and I wish I was, but I'm not. So this is what I came up with. I absolutely adore it. This is Merry Christmas. I just recently stitched this. And what I did is I covered foam core in fabric, and I used stitcher's tape. I laced it and attached it. Now, if you stitch this piece, it is not an exact square. The pom-poms just make this piece pop. It hangs on this back wall. Where I keep it. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to leave a link below of where I purchased the pom-poms. It's an Etsy store. This piece, I absolutely love the finish. This piece cost me like $4 to finish, so okay, I can't have it professionally done, but I really enjoy how that came out. Very happy with it. The next piece that I had to fully finish when I moved, of course, when you have packers and movers, you know, that are putting stuff in boxes, and then this piece got ruined and I had to refinish it. So this is Summer by Cricket Collection, And I got this whitewash frame at Hobby Lobby. Now this is more blue. It doesn't show as blue as it really is. And it just pops in this frame. It's a simple finish. And I just had to pop it off of the old frame and pop it on this one. So if something does get ruined, you can save it. This hangs in my bedroom too. So those are my 4 finishes. Super excited to get those done. I feel like I accomplished a lot this week. A couple of people in my last video asked where I'm purchasing my patterns and linens and things like that. If you don't have a local needlework shop, there are tons of online shops. You have 123stitch.com. You could get patterns and linen. If you like doing samplers and you want to specialize in that, I know Kitten Stitcher, Shakespeare's Peddler, she has a shop online. You have The Attic, awesome for samplers. You also have a lot of online shops. You know, there's Sassy Jacks in North Carolina you could call. You have Etsy shops, Jennifer's Stitching Niche, Teresa Kogut, Lila Studio, The Cottage Needle. I mean, I could go on and on with shops online. I'm gonna include links below for shops. Lady Dot Creates, she has all the trims and pom-poms. Where I got these pom-poms was a different site, which I'll include below. There's tons of shops that you could really get your patterns, and if you want kits, Country Sampler does kits where they're fully done for you. There's Dying to Stitch. I could go on and on about how many shops there are out there. I know there's not a lot of local shops for some of us, but online definitely provides plenty of variety. All the links I'm including below, I have purchased from, so I've never had a problem with any of them. So I hope that helps everybody. I hope everybody's having an awesome February. I'm going to be giving you, a couple of people asked for a tour of my craft room. I am gonna include a tour of that. It is just a small bedroom. When I moved, you know, the last 3 times I moved, I really did downsize a lot. I got rid of a lot of things, and I will tell you, the most items I own in my house are cross-stitch items, whether they're finished pieces, patterns, linens, threads. That is the bulk of my move. I really don't have a ton of furniture. I really do keep my house very simple. So I'm going to be giving you a tour of that room, and a couple of people asked for video of the walls and some of the displays. So I'm going to include that for you also. I have some bird footage. For all of you who do like seeing the birds. And until we meet again, everyone, happy stitching. Hi everyone, someone asked me if I could do a video of the pieces I hang on my walls and display. So here is one of the display walls. This is in my living room. Those are some pieces that I hang there. And here are a couple of displays in the living room. That's one wire rack, and here is the second wire rack. A lot of pieces on this rack were gifts and were made for me. I do keep these pieces out all year, and that gives you an idea of some of the displays I have in the house. Happy stitching. We are going into my craft room. It is the smallest bedroom in the house. And walking in, you can see I have a desk here. I do have storage. Under there, I still have a box of things in it. Up top, I keep magazines in a magazine rack that you could get at Staples. And I keep some books there. And this just helps me see where certain patterns are. There's my little sewing machine. That is a Janome. Over here I have my ironing board and a quilt that Yankee Stitcher made for me, Jerry. Down here, I do have a full box of patterns that I'm going to be giving away. Over here, I do have some full pieces. I always leave them out somewhere, and just your basic storage bins here. On the wall, I do hang, you know, out of season pieces in here on the wall. Down here, this is where I keep patterns that I want to really do. Inside here are the ones that I really want to focus on this year, so we shall see. In here are all of my Victorian motto sampler threads, and those I bought at Joann's. These are snapwear, and I did get those at Joann's with coupons, and I like it because I just put it by color. Over in here, I do have another storage bin. Those are projects I want to work on in bags. This is my husky, and inside the husky I keep all of my threads and linen. It has a work board on top. This was purchased in Home Depot. There's I Love Cross Stitch. And the top are just my cutting mats, smaller patterns, my glue, my rotary cutters. These are my finishing trims, things like that. I keep right there so I know where they are. But when you open this up, you could see all of them are in number order. When I moved, this was the heaviest piece to move that I own because it's made for tools, but every drawer, they're in number order. It's easy. You go in, you pick your numbers. I absolutely love it. When I moved, I just locked it and that was it. So super easy. The bottom drawers have tons of linen in them. Tons, as you can see. Down on the bottom, I have my other much bigger cutting mat. So over here, I do hang my rulers on the wall, easy to find and get. And in here in the closet, I have storage bins with trims, ribbons, more storage. Like I said, I've moved 3 times in the last 7 months to 3 different states, so I'm good at moving. And basically, that is the craft room. Happy stitching, everyone.